Welcome to Unseen Sports TV, another one, people. Yes, Usain Bolt, Jamaica ambassador. You guys have been knowing, you guys have been knowing what is happening so far in the space in terms of, you know, scamming and taking away of money from people in investment companies and banks and stuff like that. It's crazy. It's really crazy what is happening in Jamaica at the moment. So people, we just want to go, dive in on some of the things that will happen right now in the Jamaica right now. You understand me? I say, Usain Bolt now, I'm a victim. You understand me? I'm a victim, and right now, I feel that way. The man put on him investment, for him family, him have him kids, him have him wife, him have him parents. You understand me? I say, for rainy day, or some way somebody in family can live off or something or go wrong or whatever. Or just, if you're going on a different business or so. And them take with the man money start. Investigation are going on at the moment, people. Investigation are going on. You understand? Investigation are going on. Jean Panton, one of the agents, them SSL. She come out and tell the people them exactly where she look for to scam the money from other clients, and everything is out, everything is out and things. So yeah, the information is out and everything. But may I tell the people, not a good look, not a good look. Usain Bolt works so hard for your money, sweat, tears, vomiting. If you watch him training them, all the hard work and dedication and just reach where he reach. And you just have to take out the man things. So you have to take out the man things. Not look good. Don't look good, people. Don't look good. It don't look good. I tell you. So, people, want to go into some of the intricacies of what going on, because unseen sports need to know what going on. That is thing. I swear to you, unseen sports need to know what going on. This thing. So, you have some video we want to play, right? Some video we want to play, so you can know what going on. So, we are try to find the video them. So we can know what going on. Understand me, people? Alright, so we'll find one here. So we're going to play that one. You can hear one. Open our ear well,
Sprint legend Usain Bolt is among scores of victims of a massive fraud at one of Jamaica's oldest investment companies, Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. Bolt invested about $10 million with the company in 2012 and did not make any drawdowns. Acting on the advice of an ex-employee, Bolt, along with his legal team, recently reviewed the account. They found that the $12.7 million that was reflected on the account as at October 31 last year had been depleted to just $12,000 by early this month. An employee at the company, Jean submitted a sworn statement to the police in which she confessed to perpetrating fraud against 39 customers at SSL. Now, the statement, dated January 7, 2023, lists the names of those fleeced and the amounts taken from their accounts. However, Bolt's name is conspicuous by its absence.
Bolt name depend on the list, people. I'll be a banger and some things are going on. People can tell us some things are going on.
To SSL, demanding restitution. A part of their missive said, quote, "For your part, we are demanding that you pay over to our client the said sum of United States $12,758,181.74 standing to his account on the 31st day of October 2022 as issued to him by you. We are demanding that this be done within the next 10 days, failing which We will take all legal action against you and your directors, which action will include civil and criminal procedures. Now, a lot of tongues, Mariah, were set wagging by the fact that Jean Ann Panton's statement, which was endorsed by a justice of the peace as to its authenticity, which she gave to the police in a debriefing session in the presence of her attorney, Tamika Harris, that people started talking when that statement was examined and found to make no mention of Mr. Bolt. What we are hearing is that Anton, a family friend of the Bolts, was actually the one who alerted Usain Bolt to the fact that his account had been compromised. So what she effectively told the police, and she said it by not saying it, was that where Bolt's money is concerned, it wasn't me.
Yeah. So one, the timing of
So
Panton's
people,
statement.
she
So
has
basically,
said-
she came
she has
out
said the
when
money.
the situation got out of hand
She
because
not
of
trouble
course
money,
Usain
you know,
Bolt,
but she
unlike
raps
these
still, but
other
she not
people,
trouble
and you
money.
mentioned the
Well,
footballer,
listen to them,
that a situation would have happened, and of course it didn't reach the level of the media that of course a Usain Bolt situation would reach, and the authorities, like we didn't hear from the finance minister Nigel Clark, maybe he didn't even know that this footballer was, defrauded of his money and whatnot. I think she recognized how serious the situation has become, and of course she's just getting it out of the way that yes, I would have defrauded people, but I have nothing to do with Usain Bolt, as to clear her name and to ensure that the punishment is going to be it's going to be a tough punishment for her. If just having your name out there in such a manner is not a bad punishment as it is already, I just felt as if she just wanted to say, I have no part with this, so you need to check somebody else.
But here's the thing, and I know my people I know in the constabulary force who are working the case have laid the tiles out on the floor, and they have the pieces together. I understand that the statements that they were hoping to collect, that they have a lot of statements in hand, and that they are building up the case to a satisfactory level where they can make a next significant step. What is true is that the fact of the statement from Panton, from Miss Panton, and Mr. Producer, may you indulge me? If you could give us that graphic again for us to look at the names that she's listed. She's taken the liberty to name names and to
she
put
name
the
a whole heap of
Jamaican
people
dollar
in the
equivalent that they were
Name a whole heap of
the
people
fleeced
in
of, and
Yo,
the,
man,
the
tell you
US
something.
dollar equivalent.
The chopping in
You
a
see those
normal.
names there.
As a gate
Those
said,
names
white
are-
collar criminal activity.
There's a name. Look at that name. Kenneth Chai, $62,000 US.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Second from bottom, Christopher
Oh,
Ramton,
people.
$100,000 US. Now the fact is that she. Oh, there's a name there, Mr. Producer. May I ask you again? Norman Peart. The name that's below the Kenneth Chai. Norman Peart, $35,000 US. You see that one
Yes.
towards the bottom? That we understand is Bolt's former agent.
Altia Doni, Norman Piet, Kenneth Chai, Ryder Costa, Janet Howard, John Howard, Maxine. The amount of name people, I don't even know.
And my producer is reminding me that he still has many world-class athletes in his stable, even though he knows that there's only one Usain Bolt. But that relationship fractured in December last year, and he left Bolt's employ. So here's where I'm going with this. I'm saying the fact that Miss Panton did not name Bolt in this statement as being one of her victims could be, Mariah, that she's saving that as her trump card, because with all of what she's done, defrauding 39 customers, clearly the book will be thrown at her by the court when she moves through, the process goes through the investigation, she's charged, and she goes to court. To say, or even before it gets there, to plead, to say, look, I didn't rob Bolt, but I know who did. So, if you're going to give me 24 months, or 24, if you're going to give me 12 years, 15 years for this fraud, maybe you want to know about who defrauded the legend so badly that you will want to give me a significant discount if I tell you who did it and if I tell you how they did it. And the reason I put in how they did it in it is because in her statement, she detailed how she robbed the individual clients. So she knows the process.
Hey, people, the woman's so skilled. The woman know the process. She know how to rob. So what she do? Brother, people, hey, I tell you, right now, I'm telling you, when I give people the money, no need to get them information. Where they live, which house them living at, which team them living at, which street them at, which school them go. and them things before they give people the money. So if anything we can go for them. I swear, telling you people, that people are normal when they are rob, brother. Yeah, and people are normal. They might investigate. Do man, take her sick. Tell me how a joke thing.
More than you know the back of your hand, because I don't think you spend a lot of time looking at the back of your
I
hand.
do.
Only when you're lotioning, right? Or you're washing your hands. There you go. But the point I'm making is this, Mariah, and tell me if you think I'm onto something here. She is holding that information sacrosanct for the moment. And the moment that they move to the point where charges will be laid, her attorney will say, well, gentle people, I'm sure you all want to know how Mr. Bolt's money went. My client didn't take it, but she knows who did and she knows how they did. Are you willing to negotiate with us? That's my theory.
George, theory or not, I just find, this
People.
entire situation extremely
People.
messy. And you know,
And what you know, more mess, whole heap of mess in that thing, you know. You know what I'm saying? Whole heap of mess in that thing. Here one next part of the story, and now, and we're going to listen to Oral Tracy, and you're Oral Tracy. I'm going to say, right now, the Oral Tracy part. Say, the money invisible. You understand me? I said the money invisible. It never there in the books. Two of the man who own the CEO, them who own the company. I say, yo, they don't know say Bolt have account at SSL. So watch me now. We're going to play that one now. Make you hear what go on. You get me? I say, Oral Tracy. Oral Tracy. Yeah, Oral Tracy. The money invisible now. We'll play Oral Tracy.
When she was manager investment banking, Usain Bolt, let alone that he had Usain Bolt on the books. Now read it.
Yeah man, now read it. Listen people, listen.
Alright, so listen to the headline. Bolt's name never came up. Alright. First of all, former CEOs say they were unaware that Trackstar was a client of SSL. Listen to this now. Former CEO at SSL, Mr. Zachary Harding, said in his nearly 3 years at SSL, from September 2019 to June 2022, he did not know that the Sprint legend was a client, let alone that he had one of the biggest portfolios with the investment company over the past decade. Yeah. During my time, this is a quote now, during my time at USL, Usain Bolt's name never came up even once in a management meeting as a client of SSL. I had no knowledge whatsoever of any client relationship with Usain Bolt or any entity that he may have been a part of. That Mr. Harding, the former CEO between 2019 and 2022. Harding reiterated, it just never came up. Adding that with a client of Bolt's magnitude, it certainly would have been at the top of the list. The CEO is the chief executive officer, and the boss were responsible for the investment company. So Bolt name never came up, and he was unaware that Bolt was a client. But I'll go further. All right. So that is Mr. Zachary Harding. He was CEO from 19 to 22, as we said. Now, this other lady now, her name is Lamar Harris. Listen, she know. Harris was CEO of SSL between March 2018 and February 2019. So just a little bit under a year that, right? But she was there immediately prior to Zachary as CEO. But prior to that, she had other senior posts with the group from June 2012 when she was manager investment banking. Thereafter, she rose to vice president client services in 2014 and general manager company secretary from 2015. All right. Asked if she had any recollection of Bolt or any company he was attached to being mentioned as a client of SSL, Harris said she did not recall. So if Usain Bolt was a client of this company, who more conspicuous to the world than Usain Bolt? Who? Name me one other individual in the
Real
world.
talk, man. Real
We don't
talk.
understand Jamaica, more conspicuous than Usain.
Usain Bolt. Yeah.
Tell me how much portfolio they would have in a SSL portfolio loan single portfolio with over 12 million US dollar in it. Eh? None of the CEO them said them they were aware that Usain Bolt was a client of the
SSL.
at the time they were CEO.
Something fishy are going on, man. Something
More
wrong.
evidence say Usain Bolt money invisible. No, my mind start think now, you know. And me I think to myself, it's either somebody are tell lie, or people are telling lie, or me I ponder some more possibilities. Maybe Bolt money did come in a kind of secret level, as a secret level client, where the general staff and even the management never know about. Some individual or powerful group of individual take Bolt money and just deal with it on a little private portfolio. Either that or Bolt money actually never got into SSL officially. Yeah, think about it. Because, look here. Think about it rationally. Eh? If the CEO them, the two CEO them over the previous from 28, remember I said Bolt said having business with them from 2010, you know.
General.
And counting from 2018, you know, 5 years at you know. So the two.
Yeah, man. So people. We don't hear what going on. We don't hear what going on. What really are going on in Jamaica? Swear, right now. Baby Shama, all the people that speak out and lick out and what. I don't know because me not hear the Prime Minister say nothing. Me say Nigel put out a statement, but me not hear him come talk live and you know. And anyway, the opposition leader me say more overseas people to investigate and things. So, you know, them are them work. But me not hear the Prime. Why is it so much fraud go on when this government in power? Why is it? I have to say it. Why this? Why is it? Why is this happening? NCB, them are rob in your account. When I time them rob my account, rob me personally take out the whole of money out of my account. And months it take for me get it back. I get it back still about a months. I have to call them and check them and say I'm going to move me now. I join a different bank. Done with NCB incompetent and so I deal with it. The man never take my money and buy a whole heap of things. Buy, sit and come in on my phone. So, and I have to hurry up and call them for them shut down my account. By the time they shut my account, a whole heap of money gone. I didn't even tell them the sum. I be a scam and I go on people. Right now I better receive my money and they will match us. Go back to match us. Right now I get my pay, I take out that light and carry me out, put some on the bed. And go spend out some. So I spend it all for myself and waste it. More than people take my money and work hard for. You see what I say? I never feel it for both, brother. Man is a national ambassador and that's how we treat. That's how we treat to black brother. That's how we treat to black brother. You know nice, you know pretty. Classism at its best. But I hope both learn. So you know when for do the money now. Don't go back in a local Sponzi scheme type of thing. You get me I come from? Hope him learn and him understand. So if him get back his money, I don't sure right now them they even sure. I even sure we might get back his money. Cause them right now, based on how the law set up, the insure money in Jamaica, you don't get no whole heap of money off of insurance or insure money. You see me? And then, you know, whosoever them alleged to say thief the money can file bankruptcy. The institution can file bankruptcy and end up not getting no money. So I don't even know what the outcome, people. Specialists them have to come out come talk and make the people them know what. But people, when you hear World Chase and you hear Sports Max, you understand me? I hear Jean Panton, like, you know, she never thief the money but she thief money. She never thief the money from both but she thief money. You know, the CEOs them don't know except client, both are one client. Something fishy are going on, man. We need to know what I go on. The Prime Minister needs to tell what I go on. Needs to come out, come talk about the North Nation. Too much fraud and from ministers go right down The bank people go right down, brother. I force me to see this. Afraid of them. Or up and take out my money when he come in my account. Me nah make you stay in the people. What you are going to do with your Unseen Sports gone. That me I tell you now.